Welcome everyone to Triton Nation's YouTube channel. We are live at Hodges Fieldhouse as the Tritons women's basketball team takes on the DMACC Bears. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Derek Cudd. And alright, time for the starters. For the DMACC Bears, Reagan Friesen. Number 11, Peyton Tahawa. Number 14, Megan Christopherson. Number 25, Emily Caspers. Number 34, Camry Jones. And for the Tritons, number 12, Autumn Dykstra. Number 14, Jaden Frank. Number 20, Ashley Fountain. Number 22, Nevaeh Galloway. And number 24, Carly West. As of last game for the Tritons, they moved up to 7-0 on the year, making them 20 in the nation. Let's get ready for some basketball. Tipping off for the Tritons will be number 22, Nevaeh Galloway. And tipping off for the Bears will be Caspers. West with the ball. West bringing it up the middle. Kicks it back out to West. Galloway, my bad. Galloway up for two. Good for two. Oh, Tritons going up on him early. Giving it to Caspers. Caspers to Friesen. Friesen loses the ball, but able to, jump ball, but able to come away with it, even able to be called a jump ball. Was from Fountain. And passing it in for the Bears is number 14, Christopherson. Christopherson for two, no good. But Galloway able to come down with the rebound to Fountain. Fountain bringing it up. Fountain to Dykstra. Dykstra to West. West for three. No good off the backside of the rim. But able to come down was Frank. Dykstra kicks it out to West. And Galloway no good. And Caspers. And a foul on Jaden Frank, number 14, for your Iowa Central Tritons. But passing it in now for the Bears will be Megan Christopherson. Here we go. And the pass was complete to Tahawa. Tahawa no good, but back to Caspers. And able to put it up for two was Caspers. Fountain bringing it up for the Tritons. And here comes Fountain. Fountain in a little bit of trouble, but bringing it out. Gives it to Galloway. Galloway good for two. And almost out of bounds, but able to pass it back to her partner was Friesen, but able to bring it up. Here comes West with the ball for the Tritons. West to Frank. Frank for three. No good as it bounces off the far right side of the rim. But West gets it back and puts it up. No good again. Friesen. Tahawa. No good. And Frank comes down with the rebound. Frank bringing it up. Passes to Dykstra. Dykstra going for two. And a shooting and a push on Christopherson. Going to the line for the Tritons will be number 12, Autumn Dykstra. This is her first attempt at the line here tonight. First attempt's good. And here comes Autumn's second attempt. Dexter's good. Going 2 for 2 at the line here tonight. Tahawa to Christopherson. Christopherson bringing the powerhouse, no good as she shoots it underneath the basket. Fountain with the ball. Fountain out to West. West to Galloway. Galloway using her height. And no good on the basket, but there was a foul called on the Bears. So going to the line for the Tritons will be number 22, Nevaeh Galloway. Here comes Galloway's first attempt. First attempt's good. Here comes the second attempt for Galloway. And it was no good. Christopherson to Caspers. Caspers in to Tahawa. Tahawa is in trouble. But able to pick it up is Jones. Jones for 2. No good. But able to come down with the rebound was Caspers and puts it up for 2. For the DMACC Bears. Making it 7-4. Galloway to West, into West, but bounces off the West hands. Caspers to Tahawa. Tahawa with the ball. Tahawa from a long 3. And almost good, but bounces off the front side, but puts it back up is Caspers. Caspers good for 2. And here comes Ashley Fountain bringing it up for the Tritons. With a nice crossover. Pass to Galloway. Galloway using her height. But Fountain comes down with the loss of the ball, but Galloway no good when she puts it back up. Christopherson with the ball. No good is Christopherson. Tahawa with the ball. Tahawa putting it up. No good. But able to catch the rebound was Jones. Jones to Caspers. Caspers to Tahawa. Tahawa to Fresden. Fresden in trouble as Ashley Fountain's on her. Christopherson. Dykstra on Christopherson. Double team now, but no good. And it's now Triton's ball. Coming in for Nevaeh Galloway will be number 34, Shurik. Frank to Fountain. Fountain to Dykstra. Dykstra to West. West up for 2, no good. And Jones from the Bears able to come down with the rebound. Bringing it up is Christopherson. Christopherson to Tahawa. Tahawa. Oh, behind the back, but passes it to Jones. Jones up the middle for 2. No good. West coming down with the rebound, bringing it up for the Tritons. Oh, nice crossovers. No good, but able to come down with the rebound was Christopherson. Brazen with the ball. Wide open, Tahawa. Tahawa no good off the front side of the rim. Back to Tahawa. And loses the ball. It looks like there's a jump ball called here on that play. There's a timeout called on the court. We will be back after this short break.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
say thanks to our sponsors of today's broadcast. CNOS at Unity Point, improving health. The proud sponsors of Iowa Central Athletics. Currently, the score is 7-6. Tritons are in the lead, and here comes both teams heading back out on to the court. Passing it in for the Tritons will be Jaden Frank. Frank to West. West, up the middle open. Pass out to Shurik, no good. But Shurik puts it back up, and it's good for 2. Emma Shurik. Robertson. To Smith. Smith for 3, no good. But Robertson puts it back up, no good for 2, but Frank able to come down with the rebound. Passes it to Dykstra down the court. And last touched, and there's a push on the play called the ref. And that foul is called on number 3. Lee of DMACC Bears. Passing it in for the Tritons will be Carly West. West to Fountain. Fountain to Frank. Frank getting double teamed. But last touch by the Tritons, Emma Shurik. There's 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter of this Iowa Central Tritons versus DMACC Bears women's basketball game. Robertson bringing it up for the Bears. Robertson lost the ball. Last touch called on the Tritons, so it's going to be DMACC Bears ball. Passing it in for DMACC will be Robertson. Robertson out to Lee. Lee to Smith. Smith. Right to Lee. No good on the back side of the rim, but able to come down with the rebound was Shurik. And it will be Tritons ball after that foul. After that foul on Branning. Here comes West. McKinney. Back to West. Fountain for 3. No good. Just rolled outside. The Tritons are 7-0, looking to become 8-0 here tonight. Rolling all over. Jump ball. Calls the ref. Coming in for the Tritons will be Nevaeh Meister. Meister will be coming in for Carly West, but also coming in for the Tritons for Ashley Fountain will be Griffith. Robertson with the ball for the Bears. Robertson out to Branning. And a foul called on McKinney. Number 10. Two substitutions coming in for the Tritons. Number 22, Nevaeh Galloway, and number 12, Dykstra. And here comes Lexi Branning for 2. First one's good. Second attempt, no good as Nevaeh Meister comes down with the rebound. To McKinney. McKinney with the ball. McKinney to Meister. Meister for 3. No good. Having a little trouble with threes here early for the Tritons. but Lee with the ball. Lee called travel. Substitutions coming in for the Bears. 4 of them. Christopherson, Caspers, and Tahawa. Griffith passing in for the Tritons and is looking to pass it in to Meister. Meister with the ball. Meister. Out to McKinney. McKinney back to Meister. Last touched. Oh, and there's a foul called on the play. So going to the line for 2 will be Autumn Dykstra. Her second attempt at the line tonight. Fountain, Frank, and West coming in for the Tritons. For Griffith, McKinney, and Meister. Third attempt at the line, good. And looking for her 4th attempt here tonight. That's good. Make her 4 for 4 at the line. Last game, Dykstra went 3 for 5 on 3-pointers. Stated head coach Brian Ortmeyer. Tahawa with the ball. Tahawa 2. Caspers puts it up for 2 for the Bears. 11-9. 2 minutes remaining here. Frank with the ball. Frank between the legs to Fountain. Fountain to Dykstra. Dykstra back to Fountain. Fountain to West. West. No good. Air ball far right. Bringing it up for the Bears will be Christopherson. Christopherson behind the back. Oh, into Caspers. Caspers. Overhead, no good. Last touch by the Bears. Tritons ball. Frank passing it in to Fountain. Fountain bringing it up for the Tritons. Found the Dykstra for 3. And it's, oh, no good. So close, but so far. Fresen loses the ball, but has it. And comes down with the steal is Carly West. West. Good with the layup for 2. 13-9. Minute remaining here in the first quarter. And here goes Caspers, no good. Fountain the Dykstra. Dykstra. Oh, tried to use her strength, no good. Last touch by Fresen of the DMACC Bears. Substitution for the Bears will be Wright. Charisma Wright. And out of bounds. Almost with a steal, but the tip made it go out of bounds. So once again, Tritons ball. Ashley Fountain looking to pass it in for the Iowa Central Tritons here in Hodges Fieldhouse. And here we go, steal. Christopherson, West. And there was a foul called. Foul called on Dykstra. Her first. Here we go. Oh, the rest are talking something over. Christopherson's playing move with Dykstra over here. Making her jump a little bit. .1 seconds remaining. Tawa. Christopherson with the ball. To Tawa. Tawa loses it but has it again. Brings it up the middle. Found for the steal. And it's good. Steals the ball. And West brings it up. 19 seconds remaining. No more shot clock. And someone's down on the field. And that may be Galloway. And it is. I hope she's all right. And the thing that's not good about that is she just came off of an injury not that long ago. At least she got up fast. All right. So let's get back into some basketball, and hopefully we get an update in the future. Here you go, 15.8 seconds. Frank to Fountain. Oh, double teamed. Tawa into the bleachers. Tawa went flying into the bleachers. 10.9 seconds remaining. Fountain with the ball. And Frank for three. Oh, no good. 4 seconds remaining. Shurik right before the buzzer. And that's the end of the quarter. And it's 15-9. Your Iowa Central Tritons. And we will be right back after these quick messages.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
And we're back. We are getting ready here for quarter number 2 of Iowa Central women's basketball as they take on the DMACC Bears. Shurik, Dykstra, Frank, Fountain, and West all starting off here in the second quarter for your Iowa Central Tritons. Fountain to Frank. No good. But Shurik puts it up for 2. And it's good. Christopherson with the ball for the Bears. Christopherson bringing it up. Behind the back to Tawa. Tawa to Frazen. But able to come with a steal was Frank. Frank over to West. Bad pass, but able to cover, and no good on that 2-pointer. No good. With the ball for the DMACC Bears is Frazen. Frazen to Tawa. Tawa into a big coverage, and it's a jump ball. And there's a jump ball, but there's 4 substitutions coming in for the DMACC Bears. You can hear the DMACC coach yelling out a play there. Robertson taking it herself, and no good. But able to come down with the ball was Shurik. Shurik to Frank. Frank, Fountain. Fountain, back up to Dykstra for three. And it's good. 3-pointer. Autumn Dykstra, Autumn. Oh, I thought she had the steal there. Frank with the ball. And a block. Foul. And passing it in. Passing in for the Bears will be number 40, Braining. Uh-oh. And into Robertson. Robertson bringing it up for the DMACC Bears. Braining to Smith. Smith back to Braining. And it will turn over Triton's ball. And here we go, Frank bringing it up for the Tritons. Frank to Fountain. Dykstra for three, no good. But Branning to Christopherson. Christopherson, step back, no good. But Robertson for the three, no good on the back of the rim. And here comes Frank. And it's good. Good for a 2-pointer, Iowa Central. Currently 22-9. Long Hail Mary pass to absolutely no one down the court. By the DMACC Bears. This is not football. McKinney to Dykstra. Dykstra to West. West taking it herself. No good. Casper able to come down with the rebound. Pass to Robertson. Robertson. Crossover. Pass back to Caspers. Caspers. For three. Smith for three for the DMACC Bears. And 2-pointer by Autumn Dykstra. And bringing it up is Robertson once again. Robertson to Smith. Smith for two. No good. And here comes Fountain. Fountain to Smith. West. And it's good. And I would like to point out one good thing. It looks like, even though her injury earlier, it looks like Nevaeh Galloway is coming in next on the next substitution. Robertson out to Smith. Smith back to Robertson for three. And it's good. 3-pointer Bears. Fountain with the ball. Fountain to West. West. Good for two for the Tritons. It is 28-15. And there was a timeout on the court. So far, Autumn Dykstra is doing great. She only has 2 fouls here in the game. And along with that, there's only 6 minutes left here remaining in the second quarter. The DMACC Bears are trying to stop the undefeated Tritons, as the DMACC Bears are 7-2, 75.4 points per game, 45.1% on field goals, 3-point percentages on 29.1, and they usually have 45.9 rebounds per game. But here we go. It's about to be DMACC's ball. Robertson with the ball. Robertson Smith. Smith. Lose the ball, but able to Christopherson with the ball now. Christopherson for three. And no good. But Meister comes down with the rebound. Meister to West. West, Dykstra for three. No good. And Christopherson to Smith. Smith to Christopherson. Christopherson going for three. No good, but able to come with the and then out of bounds call. Last touch by DMACC Bears. Tritons ball. Substitution for the DMACC Bears. Coming in will be number 4, Frazen. And here we go, Meister bringing it up for the Tritons. Meister to West. West. With a hard, low pass. That was incomplete. And out of bounds. Substitutions coming in. Looks like it's going to be Griffith coming in for Dykstra for the Iowa Central Tritons. Here we go, Robertson for the Bears. Robertson. And a foul called on Meister for the Iowa Central Tritons. So that will give number 10, Robertson, shot at the line for 2. For 1, my bad, and no good. And here we go, West. West to Galloway. Galloway. No good. But Galloway gets a shot at the line. Here comes Galloway. First attempt, no good. Second attempt, no good. For that attempt, she went 0-2. Christopherson bringing it up for the Tritons. And here comes Robertson, no good. No good. Here comes Meister. And here we go. No good for West. Christopherson with the ball. Push called on West. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here. It's currently 27-17. Here we go. Christopherson. Robertson. Robertson kicks it out to Jones for 3. And West with the ball. West to Meister. Meister for 2. No good. And it's almost halftime here in Hodges Fieldhouse. Meister comes down with the rebound. Meister to Frank. Frank to West. West kicks it out to Meister. Meister brings it up. Out and in. 4-2. Robertson. Meister on Robertson. And currently with the ball is Christopherson. Christopherson goes herself. And puts it back up. And no good. As West comes down with the rebound for the Tritons. West for two. No good. Oak brings it back down. And a jump ball called here on the court. Coming in for Nevaeh Meister will be Dykstra. Fountain also came in for Griffith. And here comes Robertson. Robertson 2. Picking it up. No good. And there's a foul called on the Tritons. And going to the line for 2 will be DMACC. Number 30, Lions. Two minutes and 35 seconds left here in the first half. And first attempt, good. Straight in. Here comes the second attempt. Second attempt, no good. But able to come down with the rebound was Frank. Fountain. Kick step. No good for 2. But Dykstra puts it back up. No good. But there was no foul called. Coach Oatmeyer was definitely looking for the call there. Robertson with the ball. Robertson for 2. No good. Fountain with the rebound. Fountain to Frank. Frank into Galloway. Galloway for 2. No good. West with the steal. Puts it up for 2. Here comes Robertson once again. And no good. It's the Lions. Last touch by the Tritons. And out to Caspers. Caspers to Robertson for 3. No good off the front side of the rim. West with the rebound. West. Cross over. Puts it up. No good. But there was a foul on the play, putting West at the line. Casper's going out. And Wright coming in for the DMACC Bears. West good. No good there on the second attempt. Fountain with the steal. And West with the ball. West crossed over. And no good. We'll put her right back at the line. Your substitutions, Griffith coming in for McKinney. And here we go. First attempt. Good. For the Trains. Here comes the second attempt. Still. And another one good. Christopherson. And a push called on Griffith. And at the line for Sioux will be Christopherson's. Good for the first attempt. Second attempt's also good. And here comes Fountain. 1 minute left here in the first half. And good. And an and one opportunity for Ashley Fountain. Good. And no good on the second attempt. And here, currently with the ball is Tawa. And in trouble, Robertson for three. Good for the Bears. 35 seconds left, 30 on the shot clock. Fountain. That's a foul on Robertson. Going to the line will be Ashley Fountain once again. Second attempt, good. 25.7 seconds remaining here in the first half. Fountain with the ball. And we're back. Fountain with the ball. Fountain taking it up the middle. Fountain to West. West to Galloway. Galloway, no good, but able to, loses the rebound. Christopherson to Tawa. Tawa 3, no good. And, with the steal is Ashley Fountain for the Tritons. And here we go, and Frank, no good. Frank out to Galloway. Galloway for 2, good. For the Tritons. Here we go, Christopherson to Jones, but Galloway with the steal. It's good for 2. And almost another steal, but Frank runs into Tawa. Tawa looking to pass it in for the Bears. You're going for 3. No good. There we go. Dykstra. Oh, and swatted by Tawa. Tawa with the ball. And here we go at the line for 2. Franzen. Good. And here it comes. Good on the first attempt. Looking for the second. It is currently 41-27. Good on the second, so making it 41-28. Frank bringing it up for the Tritons. Frank, Fountain, Galloway. Galloway loses the ball. Christopherson picks it up. Kicks it out. In. Caspers, good. 4-2. Fountain with the ball. Fountain to West. West. And a steal. And bringing it up is Franzen. Hand off to Tawa to Christopherson. Over to Jones. Jones loses the ball. And Fountain came up with it. And West has the balls for the Tritons. Kicks it out. Fountain for 3. No good. And here we go. And Franzen with the ball once again for the Bears. Tawa. To Franzen. To Jones. To absolutely no one. And Fountain bringing it up for the Tritons. And Fountain. No good. West, no good on the side of the basket. Robertson with the ball. And that was a foul on Galloway. At the line for 2 is Robertson. No good for the first attempt. Good. And Fountain to West. West, Galloway. Galloway, good for 2. And they're trying to trap Robertson. Robertson goes up. No good. Able to come down with the rebounds. Jaden Frank. Jaden Frank to Galloway. Nice pass, but Galloway drops it. Out of bounds on Galloway. And looking to pass it in is Jones. Jones to Robertson. Robertson in trouble. To Jones. Back out to Jones. Jones looking for crossovers. Only has a couple seconds left and barely makes it over before the 10-second or 5-second turnover. But goes up. No good. Out of bounds on the Bears. Casper. Franzen. Jones. Oh, she was looking for 3, but hands it to Robertson. Robertson, travel. The coach is like, why in the world would you travel? And Fountain to West. West out to Fountain once again. Into Galloway. And a push. Robertson pushes. Number 10 with the foul. And here we go, Frank. Frank to Fountain. Fountain out to Frank. Frank for 3, but turns it into a pass. No good. Pass was incomplete. Overturned by Christopherson. To Smith. Smith to Branning. Branning to Robertson for 3. Good. Nothing but net by Robertson. And an air ball by West. And a timeout called by your Iowa Central Tritons. We will be right back after these quick messages.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
Robertson with the ball. Into right, no good. Galloway comes to rebound, to pass to Fountain. Fountain to Dykstra. Dykstra to Galloway. Galloway for 2, and it's no good. But able to come down with the rebound was Dykstra to Galloway once again. Pips it up to West. And out to Christopherson. Christopherson from DMACC. With the ball. Branning. Branning. No good. West comes with the rebound. And here we go as West. West, Dykstra for three. No good. Off the front left side of the rim. Robertson. And then, almost a steal by Carly West. But there was a foul in the middle of it. But it's Tritons' ball now. Coach Steve of DMACC. Not a big favorite of that call. Here comes the Tritons. Fountain, McKinney. McKinney back to Fountain. Fountain out to Frank Dykstra. Dykstra Frank into Robertson. Robertson with a steal. Robertson goes, and Dykstra with the steal behind the back. Maneuver going herself. Kicks it out to McKinney. McKinney for three. And it's good. Nothing but net McKinney. It's currently 46-34. And there's a steal as Fountain comes with the steal. Fountain out to Frank. McKinney. Dykstra for three. No good. But Shurik. Rebound, no good. But has a rebound again. No good again. And Robertson to Smith. In and out of bound. Oh, and a two. Gets shot at a 2-point at the line. Will be Lions. Lions at the line for two. First attempt, no good. And no good. Went 0 for 2 on that shot. McKinney with the ball. McKinney to Dykstra. Dykstra going in. And a push. We'll have a shot at the line. Or there's a foul. Dykstra's coming out. Fountain passing it in for the Tritons. To Griffith. Griffith loses it. Able to come up with it was Franzen. Franzen, no good. Franzen puts it back up. No good again. Shot at the line for two. For Franzen. First attempt good. Making it 46-35. Second attempt. Also good. Here comes West. West will be passing it in for the Tritons to Fountain. Fountain bringing it up for the Tritons. West out to McKinney. McKinney. West. West. Oh, Fountain for three. Good. Ashley Fountain with a three. There's a foul on the play. Going at the line for two will be Caspers. Here comes Casper's opportunity. Good. And here she will have her second opportunity at the line. And that's no good, but last touched by the Tritons. Griffith, timeout on the play. We'll be right back after this short break.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
We would like to say thanks to our sponsors. CNOS at Unity Point Improving Health, the proud sponsors of Iowa Central Athletics. And with the Carly West with the steal. West bring it up for the Tritons. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Griffith. Go over to McKinney. McKinney up for two. And Tahawa with the ball. Tahawa into Caspers. Caspers loses it, making it Tritons' ball. And there was something squeaky on the floor real quick, but they all got it. Meister. Meister has the ball. Meister just wasting the clock for the last of the third quarter. 10 on the shot clock. No good on the three was West. But 5 seconds left. Tawa, good for two right before the buzzer. The score is 51-39. Your Iowa Central Tritons here at Hodges Fieldhouse. And it will be the beginning of the fourth quarter. And if you just tuned in, I'm Derek Cutt and I'm calling the action. And don't leave right after this quarter because we will also be covering the men's basketball game versus the DMACC Bears here in Hodges Fieldhouse. So far for the Tritons, Galloway and West are both sitting at 11 points each, and Autumn Dykstra sitting right behind them with 9. But as of some stats over the 7-0 Tritons on the year, they usually have 77.1 points per game. Their field goal percentage is 40.6. Their three-point percentage, 28.6. And rebounds per game, 47.9 with a 17.3. Assist per game. They won 7 in a row, which was good for them. Going for 3. No good was Smith. But able to come down with the rebound was Frank. Frank to Fountain. Fountain bringing it up for the Tritons. Fountain to Frank. Frank West. West for 2. Good. 4-2 for the Tritons. And Tawa with the ball. Tawa into Caspers. There's a foul on Ashley Fountain of the Tritons. But I disagree with that. I thought it was a jump ball, but that's me. And if you're new here, NJCAA rules for women and men are different, as women play 4 quarters, 10 minutes each, and the men play 2 halves, 20 minutes each. And no good by Nevaeh Galloway. 1 for 3, no good was Tawa. Smith with the ball, Smith. No good, as she just got swatted down to the ground. But there's a foul on that play. So going to the line, Jaden Smith. And second attempt, no, this is good. And here we go, Fountain to West. West just piled through, but it gets called on a travel. And Franzen with the ball. Franzen booking it for DMACC. For 3. Good. Christopherson. And West for 2. No good off the backside of the rim. Christopherson kicks it out to Tawa for 3. Tawa for 3. (53-46). Fountain with the ball. Time out on the court for the Iowa Central Tritons, as the Bears just kept on draining threes there for that short time. We will be back after this short break.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
We would like to thank our sponsors of today's broadcast, CNOS, at Unity Point, improving health. The proud sponsors of Iowa Central Athletics. Galloway, no good. 7 minutes and 37 seconds remaining here in the game, as the Tritons are looking to become 8-0. Caspers looking to throw in for the Bears. Casper Tawa. Tawa. Franzen back to Tawa. Caspers. Franzen. No good as Fountain comes down with the rebound to West. West into Dykstra. Dykstra loses it. Dykstra loses it right out of her hands. And here we go, long pass. Nice Hail Mary to Franzen. Galloway with the steal. Galloway to West. West brings it up. Brings it in, and no good. But able to come down with the rebound was Tawa. Tawa. Oh, and trying to save the out of bounds, made Frank come down with the ball. Fountain wide open for three. No good off the front right side of the rim for the Tritons. And here comes Christopherson of the Bears. No good. But Smith for two. Currently Frank to Fountain. Fountain to Frank. Back. Dykstra for three. No good. But Frank gets it. Saves it. But Smith gets the steal. West with the steal. Crowd going nuts on both sides. Oh, side step. And it's good. Going to the line is number 24, Carly West. Here we go, Carly West at the line. Good. Here's Carly West. Robertson bringing it up for the DMACC Bears. McKinney. No good. The Fountain comes down, puts it up for two. Here comes Fountain with her attempts at the line. No good. Comes down with the rebound. Was DMACC. Robertson with the ball. Tawa, two. Christopherson no good, and Fountain with the rebound. Fountain bringing it up. Fountain, two. McKinney. Fountain, West. Turnover, no. That looked a little painful. But going for three. Christopherson for three for the DMACC Bears. 58-51. Two-pointer by the Tritons. Timeout. A full timeout here on the court. And we will be back after these quick messages.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
And we're back. We would like to say thanks to our sponsors of today's broadcast, CNOS at Unity Point Improving Health, the proud sponsors of Iowa Central Athletics. Tawa with the ball. Tawa for three. No good. Ooh, that was close. I thought Shurik was out of bounds, but she wasn't. Shurik to McKinney. McKinney to Frank. Frank. West. West. Over to McKinney. McKinney out to West. West. Going. Kicks it out. McKinney for three. And it's good. McKinney for three. Nice. Swat by Shurik. Passing it in will be Tawa from DMACC. Into Christopherson. Christopherson with the ball. Christopherson taking it up for two. No good. Frank comes down with the rebound. Frank to West. Into Dykstra for two, and it's good. Fourteen-point lead here. For three, Christopherson, good from way downtown. And here we go, McKinney. And Dykstra to Frank. Frank, Dykstra, no good on that one. No good, but able to come down with the rebound. Oh, and out of bounds. Refs say last touched by the Tritons. Substitution. There is another timeout called on by the Bears. Full timeout. There's 3 minutes going left here in the game. So make sure all of you stay tuned. We'll be right back after these quick messages.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
And we're back. And looking to pass it in for the Bears will be Camry Jones of the DMACC Bears. Jones Smith swatted down, but able to pick up And stolen. Oh, and back on. Fountain bringing it up for the Tritons. To Frank. Frank Galloway. You're supposed to get a ball full, not a handful. Foul for a slap. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left here in the game. But make sure you stay tuned as we're also covering the men's game as they take on DMACC as well. Fountain with the ball. Fountain West. West. Dykstra for three. Good. Nothing but net. Autumn. Dykstra. Jones. Christopherson way downtown again. No good. But West comes with the rebound. Here we go, West. Looking for a teammate. Pass two. And gets it. Fountain to Dykstra. Out of bounds on the Bears. Coming in for the Bears. Tawa coming in for Christopherson. Fountain, Dykstra. Overturned by Smith. Oh, stolen. Oh, it looks like lower back injury has occurred on Carly West, number 24, but it looks like she's getting up by the help of her teammates real quick here. Looks like she could say, I can continue playing. I'm trying tough. So passing it in for the Tritons. Oh, the refs are talking here real quick. Frank to West. West back to Frank. To West. West into Galloway. For two, no good. And currently with the ball, Smith for DMACC. Minute 21 seconds left remaining here in the game. Last touched by the Tritons, so it's the Bears' ball. And an overthrow and saved by Caspers. From way downtown, Tawa, no good. But Fountain came down with the rebound. And a foul on Robertson. And here we go. Fountain is at the line. Getting ready to shoot. First attempt, no good. Here for the second attempt. Good on her second attempt.
1 minute.
And just flop to the ground. But Caspers was able to catch the ball, put it right back up, no good. And a foul on Galloway. That's Galloway's third, but at least there's only a minute left. 51 seconds left to be exact. And it's good. Second attempts, also good. 2 for 2 on that one. Fountain. Fountain, Frank, back to Fountain. Fountain Galloway for 2. No good. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 30 seconds left here in the game. Screen. And Christopherson. Just got laned it on. That's my way of putting it, at least. Going to the line once again will be Christopherson. That was Galloway's 4th foul. It looks like the Tritons are going to go home or stay home 8-0 here, unless a miracle happens. And here we go. And a foul called on by Christopherson, putting the Tritons at the line for 2. And it's good. First attempt was good. It's currently 70-58. Oh, and no good. So on this game, Carly West has made 19 points here today for the whole game. 2-pointer, no good, but able to come with the rebound was DMACC once again, no good. But DMACC comes again with it, and the buzzer, and game over as the Tritons are 8-0. And they're all waving goodbye to each other. It was 70-58. Star player of the Tritons, Carly West, with 19 points. So make sure you do not miss out. We'll be right back. We are going to take about a 30-minute break. And then next up will be coming the boys game. We'll be back.
Welcome back, fans, to this special edition of the Halftime Report. I'm joined alongside Coach Horn, the head women's volleyball coach. And wow, what a season it's been, Coach Horn. I've been excited to do this interview for a very long time. You guys have set the standard very high for the rest of your seasons moving forward, not just for volleyball, but for all Iowa Central Triton athletics. If you didn't know, folks, it was just the NJCAA National Tournament 2 weekends ago, or last weekend?
2 weekends.
So it has been 2 weekends now. Ended up getting 4th down there, but I want to talk about the road to getting there. First off, it was the best season, regular season in school history. You guys swept your opponent 30 times in the regular season and toppled over 41 wins, I believe, and just had, let's see here, was it one loss? One loss all season?
Yep, until the tournament.
Until the tournament. So let's talk a little bit about the tournament. So what does it look like heading over there? I saw on social media there was a banquet maybe, or like some going out to eat dinner, or what was that about?
Oh yeah. It's a really fun week. The tournament starts on Thursday, but everybody comes a day or two before, because on Wednesday you practice in the facility, and then there's a big banquet that night. And so the girls love that. Girls love to get dressed up and take pictures, and so we headed over Tuesday night after dinner, got up, had a practice on Wednesday, And it's a busy week. You know, we go out to dinner and we do film and all sorts of just team bonding things. And so Wednesday night, the big thing is the banquet. And so you have 16 teams, you know, full of dozens of girls, and you know, they get their fancy clothes on and they put makeup on and do their hair, and then we have a lot of different photo shoots, and it's a lot of fun. So that was probably the highlight of before the tournament anyway for them.
It looked like a lot of fun. I follow you guys on Instagram at Iowa Central W Volleyball for your page, and yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. Got all dressed up, and I saw your guys' stories, and it looked like a lot of fun. Heading into the tournament now, so you take one day to go down there and kind of have that banquet, and then do you play the very next day, or how does that work?
Yeah, so we went Tuesday night, and then matches started on Thursday. And so Thursday, if you win your first game, you'll play Thursday night as well. So we had 2 matches on Thursday, 1 on Friday, and 1 on Saturday.
Okay, gotcha. So heading in to the matches, of course, we go into the first one. You want to talk a little bit about how that one kind of fell out and went into fruition?
It's a big arena we're playing in. You know, it's the U.S. Cellular Center is what it used to be called. And so it's very different. You know, the gyms we play in aren't super big. Depth perception is very different in there. And we try to practice that stuff Wednesday at our practice. But so Thursday morning we played at 11. We played Mott. Mott is out of the Michigan region, and that region is always really tough. You know, they had the 6th and 7th ranked teams this year in Grand Rapids and Terra State. And Mott was a little bit of a surprise to get there, but we knew that they're a really strong opponent. And they came out, you know, ready to play us, you know. So we didn't start out super strong, but, you know, we kind of battled through and worked through some of those nerves, and then we won in 4 sets.
Okay, won 3 sets to 1, and then you went on to your very next match, and it was going to be yet another great match, of course, and we saw who you went on to play, and, you know, third time's a charm. Had to go and face up against Parkland, right?
Heartland was the quarterfinals.
Which I get those mixed up all the time with the lands. But so Heartland, and then that one fell to 3 sets to 0. What did you notice about that set that was different than maybe other sets that you've seen Heartland from early on this season?
Yeah, Heartland is a really good team. They're a new school out of Illinois, so this is only their 2nd year of having a program, and but they're in a really nice location. They're right there, I think, in Normal, Illinois, and they have some really strong players. This being their 2nd year as a program, they had a lot of sophomores, so they're very experienced. We played them at the DMACC tournament, and we did sweep them at the DMACC tournament, but they were all really close sets. You know, they were 26-24, 25-23, I think 25-22, and so we knew going into the Heartland match, they were really experienced. They were probably really disappointed that we swept them the first time, and we knew that they're going to come out really just on fire. They won their first match that morning in 5, so they really got to kind of work through the kinks. So it was a little bit up and down. You know, we ended up beating them in 5, and you know, it was a close set, and then they kind of got away from us, and then we kind of took it to them a little bit. But I think our experience and just you know, that confidence that we had going into that 5th set, you know, really helped us overtake them in set 5 for that quarterfinal match.
That's a really good point. Working through the kinks early. Well, you guys have been on fire. Like I said, you've swept your opponents 30 times this season, and that's not exaggerating. 30 times, so that is crazy. So definitely warming up the engine and kind of getting used to it. So then you go there, and then you go to battle on for 3rd place. Go on to battle for 3rd place, and then we're looking at the championship round, and it ends up going to Parkland and Cowley, correct?
Right.
So Parkland and Cowley went on, and we saw Parkland get the victory, of course, which, you know, they may have won the championship, but we got them twice in the regular season.
Yep.
And those were probably the funnest matches I've ever been to in any sport. The crowd was wild. People were shaking the camera on the broadcast. All past live streams are on Triton Nation's YouTube channel, folks. If you want to go check that out, I highly recommend it. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun rivalry to say the least, Coach.
It is, yeah. It's been a few years. We played them in the semifinals last year, and then the semifinals again this year. But it had been a few years since we played them, you know, and they're always good. They were in the finals. I think this was like the 9th time in the last 10 years, you know. And so to go into that semifinal match versus Parkland, we had beat them twice. They were both great matches. They're a solid team. You know, they were really hot. They were really, really good. We didn't play our best. It was still a good game, but, you know, they definitely had a really hot week. You know, obviously they beat Cowley to give them the first loss in the finals. And so it was just, it wasn't our match versus Parkland, so they definitely had a stronger week than everybody else.
For sure. And Cali, now I remember talking, they were an undefeated team, the only team that beat us in the regular season, but they weren't used to playing over there in Cedar Rapids. Do you think you were a little surprised or shocked that they made the finals, or did you kind of have a sense that they would?
I don't know if I was shocked that they made the finals. They played Johnson County in the semifinals, who was also in their conference, and so they were very familiar with them. It was an unfamiliar situation for them being in the semifinals. They hadn't been there for a few years, but I think just having played a team that they already beat in 3 really kind of gave them that comfort, and confidence that they could win the semifinal match. I do think going to the finals versus Parkland, they did not feel like the favorite. They didn't feel like the experienced team. Parkland had been there so many times in the last 10 years, and Cowley, I don't think, has been there for a really long time. And so it was a great match. We watched the finals. It was definitely back and forth, but you just saw a little bit more confident Parkland. Parkland they knew that they were playing well. They knew that they could beat this Cowley team, and Cowley just hadn't really seen anything, like Parkland's block was really, really large, and so I think that was a big shock for Cowley.
Sure. And then you guys went on and played in the 3rd place match, ended up falling, and you ended up the season 4th in the NJCAA tournament. I want to talk a little bit about the last match of the season. Did you share any words of wisdom with your girls before they took the court, or did you share any moments with them afterwards that has kept with your heart today?
Yeah, it was a really hard match. Last year we played in the 3rd place match, and I think we were really happy to be there last year. We went in as a 3 seed, but we had never been in the semifinals. We'd never been in the 3rd place match, and so it was just way different. Last year we were really young. Most girls were coming back. Like I said, we were really excited to be in that 3rd place match. This year was very different. We were very old, we were very experienced. We came in wanting to play in that championship match, and so we were really disappointed, and there were a lot of tears all day long. It wasn't just after the match, it was before the match. We had a lot of players that had played together for a really long time, and they knew this is it, this is their last match. They weren't gonna get to play together after this, and so I kind of knew that 3rd place match was gonna be really up and down like it was, because we were really just trying to keep our emotions together, and we came out really strong. We played really well the first set and a half, and we won the second set as well. And then our emotions just kind of got the better of us. We got a little bit frustrated, and we're trying to fight back tears, and so it was a tough one.
Yeah, probably one of the toughest of the season for sure, especially that final match. That is very tough, and sometimes those 3rd place matches, you see it in volleyball, you see it even at state wrestling at the high school level, that they don't really sometimes even fall to maybe the true characteristics of maybe what the outcome could have been, just because the emotions run so high. It's the last time, and you're thinking more about, wow, this is the last time, besides we got to play this match. Which, this is a very close volleyball team. I think by far this team would be rated #1 by best team chemistry if there was a parametric system for that. You guys have been so much fun to watch on the sideline, way funner than any other team. That's not a shot to Coach Montalto, of course, or anything else, but it's true. I got to say it.
They are fun.
Before coming to college, I will say I wasn't the biggest into volleyball, wasn't very familiar, but you guys have made it so much fun to watch. You made it so much more involved for me, and I'd like to thank you for helping me become a true fan of volleyball and helping me build for my characteristics from Triton athletics and from a broadcaster standpoint, so thank you.
Yes, thank you for the support. It's been great. It was a great year, and we just, we had a great group, but we appreciate all the support too.
So much fun. Now, you shared with me before we went live rolling on air that the All-Americans were announced this morning, and I've been checking online, so you got a few All-Americans on the team. Did you say the first time in school history that you've had 3?
Right, yes, we had 3 NJCAA All-Americans, 4 if you count the Volleyball Mag All-Americans as well, so we've had 2 a couple times, but yeah, this is the first year we've ever had 3 NJCAA All-Americans.
So let's distinguish between the Volleyball Mag and the NJCAA All-American. You say the first, so with the NJCAA All-American, we had KT Steffes. She was a second team. Alicia Johnson was a first team. And then we had Angel Baylark as a first team as well.
Yep.
And then we also had Haley Alherthy. She was named to the Volleyball Mag first team as well.
She was.
So what's kind of the difference between the Volleyball Mag and the NJCAA standard?
Yeah, so there's 3 different All-Americans. all of American publications, I believe. Volleyball Mag is a new one. I think this is the first year they've done it. Volleyball Magazine is a big volleyball publication, and it's been around for a really long time. And so this year is the first year that they did junior college All-Americans at the Volleyball Mag level.
Oh, really?
And so, the people that picked the Volleyball All-American mags came to the national tournament. It was very national tournament based. You had to be a good player to get there, and now we're playing against the best. So they picked who they thought played the best in the tournament, essentially, and looked at the season stats as well. So Haley had a great tournament. Her first 2 matches were just outstanding. Her stats were just off the charts, and so that really caught their eye, and he said a couple of our other players were kind of up for it as well, but Haley really just stood out to them, and she deserved it. She had a really great tournament and a really great year.
Very, very much so. The tournament champion for the Region 11A went to Alicia Johnson. Of course, she's always been, ever since she started as a Triton, top 5 in assists for you guys. She ended, I think, 2nd or 3rd on the year in total assists. She was also named an All-American, but Al-Harathi, defensive monster.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yep.
You girls definitely had a very special team this year. You got the exception of a few third-year players as well, which I remember talking to you at the beginning of the season. I asked you, now some of these girls are already top 5 in the record books. Are we going to let them expand to a 3rd season?
Right.
No.
We didn't. No, that was unfair. So we did kind of cap it at 2 seasons. We took their best 2 seasons and compiled those stats. And so Alicia ended her career with over 3,000 assists. But we had to take away last year's stats. So she did end up 2nd in career assists and season assists as well.
Congratulations to her. What
Yes.
a great season that she had. We had so I want to just run through some of the third-year players. Both Johnsons, Balin and Alicia, Haley Al-Harathi, Angel Baylark, Molly McCauley is another third-year player. Jory Hayek is a 2nd-year player, I believe.
First year.
She was a first-year player?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Right, yeah.
No kidding. I thought she was a transfer for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize, but Jory Hayek. Oh, my goodness.
Her and Brooke were 2 true freshmen starting for us.
Oh, goodness. Brooke Dobson, of course, was 17 when she joined the team. She was the freshman of the year, and she still. So that just goes to show that the Triton volleyball team is very bright here at Iowa Central. It's going to stick around for a very long time, Coach.
Yeah, I hope so. We have a good number of girls coming back, about half of our team. So we'll have a couple open gyms next week, and then once January gets here, we'll start off-season conditioning, get ready to go. There you go.
So far, looking at other Triton athletics, this is the busiest month by far, the end of November for broadcasters, because winter sports are starting up with basketball and wrestling, football, volleyball, cross country. They're all closing down. Yeah. So I've got to talk to a lot of teams. We've got a lot of medals at the junior college level. You guys finished the season 4th. Last season you finished 3rd, but at the same time I do feel, now this is just from my personal opinion, broadcasting for you guys these past 2 years, that this team was really the golden mecca of Triton volleyball all around, all time, matter of fact, of the Triton Elite. Would you say maybe the same?
On paper, this is the best team we've ever had. We've never been ranked first. We held that for quite a few weeks. We won the conference for the 4th year in a row. This is the 2nd time we played in that 3rd place match. And so just a lot of firsts in program history for these girls. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, once again, I'd like to thank you for coming on, and I'd like to thank you for spending the year with me, sitting down for all of these halftime interviews and coming on my radio show all throughout the year as well. I always let you with the spotlight, talking about all the support you guys have gotten, or kind of reaching out to Triton Nation and being grateful for that. So if you want to turn to that camera, and if you want to just speak a little bit on that, you may do it one last time for this 2022 season.
Just fantastic support this year, from the journalists and the reporters and fans, parents, friends, families. It's been great. The girls definitely feel the love. They appreciate it, and it helps them. It's a tough season. It's a long season, and so when they're feeling down or they're feeling frustrated, it really does help when people reach out and let them know that they're watching and that they appreciate us. And thank you guys for the support.
Absolutely, and thank you once again. Folks, you've listened to myself, Hank Ambrose, as I sat alongside the Coach of the Year, Coach Sarah Horn, for the volleyball team of Iowa Central Community College. I'd like to thank you for joining the broadcast once more, and best of luck to your future as an Iowa Central Triton.
Yes, thank you very much.
This scholarship was started in honor of Coach Pilcher for his outstanding commitment to Iowa Central. For 40 seasons, Coach Pilcher led the Iowa Central men's basketball program. During that span of time, our men's basketball program earned 759 victories. His teams earned 2 NJCAA national tournament appearances, and he was twice named Region 11 Coach of the Year. Coach Pilcher's love of the game and desire to teach his players life skills that were beyond the hard work earned him a spot in the 2021 Iowa Central Hall of Fame. Iowa Central is honored to recognize Coach Pilcher with a scholarship in his name so we can forever remember the positive impact he made on both the student athletes and the coaches he mentored during his storied tenure here. Tonight, it is our pleasure to congratulate the first ever scholarship for Dennis Pilcher Endowed Scholarship recipient. The winner is Jet Pineo. Starting lineup, first the visiting Bears from Des Moines Area Community College. Number 2, Jaden Graves. Number 11 is Jamarius Sneed. Noah Archer. Greg Patches, head coach for Des Moines Area Community College.
And welcome back. We're here for the men's basketball game as they take on the DMACC Bears as well. Here's the starting lineup. Jaden Graves, Jamarius Sneed, Gonar Blue, number 23 Noah Percher, and 24 Greg Brown. Here's the starting lineup for your Iowa Central Tritons. Number 12, Kale Stulo. Number 20, Josh Baker. Number 23, Jordan Majid. Number 30, Javante Kick. And number 44, Kyler Matthias. Here we go. Let's get into some men's basketball. Tipping off for the Tritons will be number 30, Javante Keck. And tipping off for DMACC will be Gonar Blue. Keck was successful with the tip-off. Majid to Keck, Baker. Baker to Keck. Keck. Taking it himself. And up. Foul on Greg Brown. Passing it in for the Tritons will be Jordan Majid. Ooh, and an overturned. And taking it down for the Graves. Graves with the ball. Stulo on Graves. Graves into Brown. No good. And it's Triton's ball as Blue loses it. Majid to Stulo. Keck, Baker. Matthias to Stulo. To Majid to Baker. Baker to Keck. Keck out to Majid. And an out of bounds call on the Tritons. Jordan Majid. Bringing it up for the Bears will be Noah Parcher. Parcher, Graves. Graves. Brown. Brown. Spin move for 2. Stulo bringing it up for the Tritons. Stulo to Baker. Baker. Out to Majid. Majid to Stulo. Stulo. In between the legs to Matthias to Majid. Majid for 2. No good. Short. And Graves comes down with the rebound. Out to Parcher. Parcher to Graves. Brown no good for 3. Baker comes with the rebound. Gives it to Majid. Majid bringing it up. Majid. Baker no good for the 3. But Parcher. Parcher with the ball. Parcher to Blue. Blue. Blue with the blue jersey. No good. As Baker comes down with the rebound with the pass to Stulo. Stulo to Majid. Majid. Nice move and it's in for 2. 2-2. Tie ball game. The Tritons are 5-5 on the year. And it's a 2-pointer for the Bears. Majid bringing it up for the Tritons. Keck to Baker. No good, short. Majid comes with the rebound for 2. No good. And good is Blue. Majid with the ball. Majid to Stulo. Stulo. No good. As Blue comes down with it for the Bears. Blue to Graves. Graves. Crossover. Step back. James Harden. Good for 2. And here he comes. Majid. Majid. No good. Blue. Blue to Parcher. Parcher. And Brown for 2 for the Bears. Making it 10-2. DMACC. Stulo Baker. Baker Matthias. Matthias Keck. And Matthias with the ball. Matthias, Majid. Majid to Matthias, Matthias to Baker. And to Majid for 3. No good. As Sneed comes down with the rebound to Parcher. Parcher to Blue. Blue in trouble as he's being double teamed. Sneed. No good. But he comes down with the rebound, puts it back up. And Keck comes down with the rebound. Matthias to Majid. Majid with the ball. Graves to Parcher. Parcher good for 2. And there's an early timeout in the game just after 5 minutes here in the first quarter. 15 minutes and 1 second remaining here in the first half. We will be right back after these quick messages.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
here comes Stulo. Stulo to Baker. And Stulo with the ball. Stulo, Baker. Baker back at Stulo. Stulo to Matthias. Matthias, Baker. Baker to Taylor, who came into the game during the substitution, during the break, from way downtown. No good, it was Stulo. And here comes Glenn. And a travel on Blair from DMACC, making it Tritons ball. Keck looking to pass it in to Stulo. Stulo bringing it up for the Tritons. And Stulo hand off to Baker. Baker to Matthias. Matthias to Keck. Keck, you get his strength. And it's good for 2. And here we go. Graves to Blair. Blair to Glenn. Glenn. And oh, no good, but he was looking and he passes it to Glenn. Glenn with the ball. And good for 2 was Udamata. And here comes Stulo. Stulo to Baker. Matthias. Matthias Taylor. Taylor up for 2, and it's good. Looking to bounce back as it's 6-14 with the Bears in the lead. By 8. And going. Thomas to Graves. Graves from 3. No good. As Matthias comes down with the rebound, passes it to Stulo. Stulo bringing it up for the Tritons. To Taylor. Taylor to Stulo. Stulo out to Taylor for 3. No good, but Baker comes down with it. Step back, no good. But he tried to do the James Harden wannabe. Out to Blair. Blair into Unimoto. And no score on that one. It's Tritons ball. Majid. Smith coming in for the Tritons. And here comes Stulo. Stulo. Looks like a little shove there, but Taylor with the ball. Taylor. No good, but Smith with the rebound puts it up for 2. First points of the game for Jackson Smith. And Keck being a good, has good sportsmanship, helps up the player he knocked down. Here comes Majid into the game for Stulo. And a media timeout here. So we are going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
And we would like to thank our sponsors, of today's broadcast, CNOS at Unity Point, Improving Health, the proud sponsors of Iowa Central Athletics. So far, it's 14-8. The Bears are in the lead. Hopefully, Chad Helly talks some things into the boys, get the men start moving, get the points back up on the board for them to pull out a win and put the 6 in the win column, not the lose column. There's 11 minutes and 42 seconds left remaining here in the first half. And here we go. We're going back to some basketball. Passing it in for DMACC will be Parcher. Parcher to Blair. Blair in trouble as Keck does some great defense. Parcher with the ball once again. And Parcher out to Thomas. Parcher. And it's good by Parcher. The famous number 23 in basketball. 16-8. Majid with the ball. Majid was looking for an alley-oop, but the alley-oop was unsuccessful. Now the DMACC was looking for an alley-oop, but it was unsuccessful. But Taylor with the ball. Taylor driving it himself, puts it up for 2, and it's good. Taylor. And here we go for 3, and it's good. Blair. And Keck with the ball. Keck to Majid. Majid to Baker. Baker, Majid. Taylor. Taylor, step back. Back to Majid. Majid in trouble. Smith for 3, and no good. But almost came down with the rebound was Baker. But Parcher with the ball for DMACC for 3. Oh, and they're calling it Tritons ball. And here we go. Francisco has just turned into the game. Here comes Majid. Majid with the ball. Majid to Smith. Smith to Keck. Let's see some dunks in this game, Keck. But that shot was good by Keck. And going for 3 once again, no good, was Blair. Majid with the ball. Smith for 2. No good as it rolls off. And Franciscos comes with the rebound. Archer. Oh, Tritons looking for steal, and oh, looked like an elbow right to the head. Oh, Parcher. Graves tuning right back into the game for the Bears. Parcher with the ball. Screen for Parcher. Parcher goes up. Oh, and Baker went for a block but landed right. Oh, and France goes. Brown of the DMACC, not happy. He was yelling right at his coach there for a play that he wanted. Out of bounds on the Tritons once again. And here we go. Blair with the ball. Blair to Brown. And a trip. but they didn't see the trip. It was just an out of bounds call on the Tritons. And here we go. Archer with the ball. Archer, Blair, Brown. Sprint Jules, Parcher. Parcher for three. Oh, he almost ran out of shot clock, but. And they're calling that. That should have been like a push, but they're calling that. Bears ball. Looks like Taylor's limping right now. So coming in for Taylor will be Baker. And here we go. Going for three. Blair. And no good as Keck comes down with the rebound. 8 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in the game. In the half. Going up for two. No good. Was Keck. Graves with the ball. Graves moving. That's a currently with the ball, and Brown's good for two, making it 21-12. Majid with the ball. Majid. Oh, and here comes Graves. Oh, and Graves showing off his strength by smashing right into the wall. Shooting at the line will be Jaden Graves for two. And here we go. Majid bringing it up for the Tritons. Taylor's back into the game after limping off the last time. But Keck with the ball. Keck! No good, but trying to come down with his own rebound. Last touch by Francis. Passing it in for the Tritons will be Majid, number 23, Jordan Majid. With the ball, Majid to Taylor. And a foul called on that play. Majid passing it in once again for the Tritons. And no good was Taylor, but Graves at the ball. Graves with a kick out to Sneed. Going for three, and it's good. Glenn for three. Majid with the ball. Majid handoff to Taylor. Majid. Three-pointer, Kevin Taylor. Iowa Central Tritons. And Parcher kicks it out to Sneed. No good. And it's good by Blue. 6 minutes, remaining here in the first half. Matthias to Majid. Majid, kick up, and it's good. 4-2. Parcher with the ball for the Bears. Parcher kicks it. Blue. And Glenn once again with a successful two-pointer. There's still a lot of time in this game for the Tritons to come back, but Matthias has the ball. He looked a little confused once he got it, but Taylor wide open, draining nothing but net 3. Here we go, Parcher with the ball. Parcher kicks it out to Glenn. Glenn into Blue. Blue loses the ball. But Graves with it. Graves to Parcher for 3. Parcher, wide open 3. It's raining threes here right now for both teams, 20-34. Majid with the ball for the Tritons. Who's going to be the next one to make the 3? Keck with the ball for the Tritons. Keck to Majid. Majid for 2. No good as Blue comes down with the rebound with a pass to Graves. Graves coming up the middle. Oh, behind the back. Oh, Parcher. Oh, Glenn. Nice move. As Blue gets the ball, puts it up for 2, and it's good. 4-2. 36-20. DMACC Bears. Keck. Uh-oh. Parcher with the steal. What's going to happen? And a nice layup by Parcher. And a timeout called by the Tritons. 30-second timeout. A 30-second timeout. We will be back after these quick messages.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
Taylor. Suo, Taylor for 3. And it's good. 4-3. And with a handoff. Back to Graves. Graves kicks it out. Sneed loses the ball. Last touched by Stulo. Tritons ball. Little confusion, but a media timeout. So far on the game, I would like to give a little recap. So far, Taylor's doing the star of the game so far. For the Tritons, he has 13 points as of right now with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left remaining here in the game. In the half. It is currently 38-23. We will be right back after the break. Parcher gonna pass it in. Passes it to Blue. Blue with the ball. Blue to Parcher. Parcher for 2. No good. Taylor comes down with the rebound. Majid with the ball. Majid bringing it up. And step. Oh. 2-pointer by Black was unsuccessful. Here comes Graves. Graves. Out to Thomas for 3. Preston Thomas. 41-23. Bears trying to run away with it really early. And Stulo. Stulo to Black. Black. And a foul called on DMACC. 2 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the first half. Passing it in for the Tritons will be Majid. Jordan Majid, number 23. Far pass to Kevin Taylor. Taylor, Black, Black. To Thomas, but Stulo, no good. And here comes Thomas. And Glenn to Blair. Blair, Blue. Good for 2. Number 32, Black. Here comes Black. Black to Thomas. Thomas, Stulo. Stulo. The Majid. Majid. And no jump ball quite yet. And now called a jump ball. One minute and 30 seconds left here in the first half. Tritons versus DMACC Bears. Passing it in for the Bears will be Blue. Graves to Parcher. Parcher to Graves. To Blair. Blair to Parcher. To Graves for 3. No good. Taylor comes down with the rebound for the Tritons. Passes it off to Majid. Majid trying to finish this half off strong, even though they're down by a lot. But there's still a lot of time left in this whole game. There's still a whole nother half to go. And out of bounds on the Bears. Thomas looking to pass it in for the Tritons. Looking to pass it in for Stulo. Keck came in for Taylor. 27 seconds on the shot clock, 48 seconds left in the half. Stulo, Thomas. Thomas to Keck. Spin move. Good for 2. And we'll have an and 1 opportunity. And Keck at the line. He was like, I got this, guys. You guys all go back. And it's good. He knew what he was talking about. And just waiting for the shot clock to go down is Graves. Screen. 13 seconds left, 8 on the shot clock. Blair for 3, no good. But a foul on Thomas. Coach Chad Helly's just laughing. And here we go, Blair at the line. With 7.7 seconds left remaining here in the half. So once the Tritons get the ball, they'll have to shoot like right away. Oh! No good. Look up for. Oh. And that's the end of the first half. It's 43-26 DMACC Bears. We will be back after the halftime break.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
Here comes, and we're back. Majid to Keck. Keck to Matthias. Matthias to Stulo. Stulo out to Baker. Baker to Matthias. Matthias back out to Baker. And lost the ball, but Stulo picks it back up. Majid for three, and it's good. Here we go. Parcher to Graves. Graves to Sneed. Sneed to Brown. Brown to Parcher. Parcher up. No good for two, but able to come down with the rebound was Majid. And Stulo. No good. And oh no, here comes. Oh, it's Sneed. 4-2. And Majid with the ball. Majid handoff to Matthias. Matthias to Stulo. Stulo to Keck. Keck to Majid. Majid. No good on the two, but Blue able to come down with the rebound. With a pass in to Parcher. Parcher, good for two. 47-29. Stulo to Baker. Baker out to Stulo to Majid. Majid to Matthias. Baker. Drives up the middle. And a foul. Going to the line for two will be Josh Baker, number 20 of your Iowa Central Tritons. First attempt's good. Second attempt, no good. And here we go. As Graves to Blue. Blue puts it up. No good as Baker comes down with the last touched by the Bears. And here we go, Majid. Majid coming up with it. To Keck. Oh, nice move by Baker. Out to Matthias, out to Stulo. Stulo behind the back to Baker. And into Majid to Keck. Is it trouble? Shot, clock, violation. And bring it up as Parcher. And oh! Pull the hair, I think that motion was. So Tritons ball. Here we go. Majid to Stulo. And Keck, good for two. And Graves with the ball. Wrapping around to Parcher for three. He's good. Parcher. Noah Parcher. Majid to Baker. Baker back to Matthias. Here we go. Into Majid, into Keck for three. Everyone's going wild here as Keck just made it three. Parcher with the ball. Parcher to Sneed to Blue. Two-pointer by Blue. Blue on the blue team. And Stulo to Matthias. Matthias to Stulo. Stulo behind the back. In. Out to Keck. Keck is in trouble, but out to Baker. To Majid. Majid for two. No good. And bring it up is Parcher. Parcher to the Graves. Graves no good for three as Baker comes down with it. To Stulo. Stulo. Good. And there's a timeout called. So we will be right back after these quick messages.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
And I would like to say thank you to our sponsors of today's broadcast, CNOS at Unity Point, improving health. Proud sponsors of all Iowa Central Athletics. Here we go. And now it's 52-37 as the Bears are still on the lead. But the Tritons are coming fighting now. Graves. Graves to Glenn. Glenn to Brown. Graves. Graves to Glenn. Glenn. Back it out to Blair. Blair, no good. As Keck comes down with the rebound. To Stulo. Stulo. To Taylor. Taylor back up to Keck. Keck. And pass off to Stulo. Stulo to Taylor. Taylor for three. No good. But here comes Glenn. Glenn to Graves. Graves, Glenn. And power. No good. And a jump ball. Jump ball called. Passing it in for the Bears will be number 2, Graves. Jaden Graves. Graves with the ball. Graves puts it up. No good. As Taylor comes down with the rebound. And a foul called on the Tritons. Chad Helly, the coach of Iowa Central, did not like that call at all. And it's Tritons ball. Still 52-37. And bringing it up for the Tritons is Stulo, number 12. Stulo to Taylor. Taylor to Keck. Kick, Taylor. Taylor. Put it up for 2 and it's good. 39-52. Graves with the ball. Graves to Blair. Blair. Stulo with the steal. Stulo. Out to 4-3 from Baker. No good. That was Matthias. My bad. But Glenn Graves. Air ball by Thomas. There's the air ball chance. Stulo to Taylor. Taylor to Keck. Keck, Taylor. Oh, and the ref called that. Helly did not like that one bit at all either. And here we go. Bringing it up is Parcher. Parcher to Thomas. Thomas Parcher. Parcher. Into Glenn into. No! And Triton's ball due to a foul. On Alan Undamundu. Here we go, passing it in for the Tritons will be Taylor. Taylor, Stulo. Stulo, bring it up slow. Stulo to Taylor. Stulo to Baker. Matthias. Oh! So close, but so far. 12 minutes and 19 seconds remaining here in the game. Archer no good, but Keck comes down with the rebound, handing it off to Stulo. Stulo. Keck. Oh. We all thought that was going in. Even the other team, they had their head down. Crowd's going crazy. Parcher. Parcher to Thomas. Thomas. In a time. And that was the third. This is going to be the third Triton timeout call. Or there was a big confusion on the court about the timeout or not. And now they're taking the full timeout. So as they take a timeout on the court, we'll be right back after the break.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
We would like to say thank you to our sponsors. CNOS at Unity Point, Improving Health. The proud sponsors of Iowa Central Athletics. We currently have 11 minutes and 48 seconds left remaining here in the game. It's 52-39 with the Tritons down big. Francis, Parcher, out to Thomas. Back to Allen, no good. And there was a foul on the play. That was on number 44, Matthias. Kyler Matthias of the Iowa Central Tritons. Here we go. Parcher to Blair to Glenn. Glenn, no good. As Taylor comes down with the rebound, passes it off to Stulo. And Taylor lost the ball. And Blair with the ball. Blair to Glenn. Francis for two. Stulo looking for a good ball. Now they lost the ball. But out to Francis one more time. Out to Blair for three. Blair, three is good. Stulo with the ball. Stulo. Oh, lost the ball again. And Blair with the layup. Tritons coaches are not happy. Stulo. Kick. Oh, he was looking for a dunk. I don't know how. Okay, that was a foul. And going to the line will be Keck. Javante Keck at the line. Off the backside. Nick Black coming into the game for the Tritons. So is Smith. Whoa, and he missed the second one. 0 for 2 on that attempt. Tritons, something's happening with them tonight. Blair for three. Oh, and another air ball. There's their air ball chance, and they call that the Bears ball. And out to Sneed to Graves. Graves in between the legs, puts up. No good. As Keck comes down with the rebound. Sneed. Stulo with the ball. Stulo out to Smith. Smith! Just tried to do it behind the back without looking past, which was not a good idea. For three! Oh, and bounced off. No good. But Sneed with the ball for the Bears. 9 minutes remaining here in this game. And it was a call on, I believe, blue, number 22. Graves off the rebound to Blue. Blue puts it up for two. Stulo with the ball Stulo to Taylor. Taylor to Black. Black out to Keck. Keck! Oh, and he wanted to dunk so bad. No good. Here comes Keck's second attempt. That's good. And Graves for three, no good. But Brown comes with the rebound to Blue. Blue to Sneed. Sneed. No good. Oh, there we go. Duo with the ball. Duo. Keck. Keck. Oh. He felt that was the one. But they knew he was the dunking machine. Timeout on the Bears side of the court. We'll be right back after these quick messages.
CNOS is proud to be your orthopedic and sports medicine providers.
You can visit our clinic knowing you will receive the best orthopedic care in the area.
Located at Unity Point, we offer quality care to address any bone or joint problems.
We are committed to providing the best possible care to the communities we serve.
CNOS, proud sponsors of the Iowa Central Tritons.
Go Tritons!
And we're back. We would like to say thanks to our sponsors of today's broadcast, CNOS at Unity Point, the proud sponsors of Iowa Central Athletics. Here comes Keck's second attempt at the line. Good. Gets another attempt. Third attempt's good as well. They're down by 19. And out to Sneed. Sneed to Graves. Graves to Thomas. Thomas to Blue. Blue. Graves for three. No good. Thomas loses it. And Black comes down with it. Black to Stulo. Stulo bringing it up. Oh. And a foul called on the Bears. Going to the line is going to be number 4, Jackson Smith. And here comes Smith with his second attempt. No good. But bringing it up is Graves. Graves bringing it up forward. The Bears. Parcher Graves. Graves to Blair. Blair going for three. Beasley no good as Taylor comes down with the rebound for the Tritons. To Stulo. Stulo bringing it up. 7 minutes. 7 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the game. Black loses the ball. To Keck. Keck to Black. Oh! Fake him. Pump fake. To Keck. There's a lot of bad passing going on tonight between the Tritons. But it was a foul called on the Bears. It's a 1-on-1 opportunity for Keck. No good, as he won't get his second opportunity at the line. Parcher bringing it up for the Bears. Parcher in trouble. Parcher to Blair. Blair to Graves. Graves. 2. Easy. Blair for 3. Blair. Joe Blair. And Stulo. Stulo. And Stulo. No good. Off the backside of the rim. Oh, and then they're calling that push on Javante Keck. Whoa! Caught him not paying attention. It counts, he passed it in. And here we go, Blair. Blair with the ball. Blair to Parcher, Parcher. Parcher to Graves, Graves. To Peasley, Peasley to Peasley the ball. Peasley to Graves. Graves into Blue. Blue! No good. Blue with the rebound. Peasley! Good! 4, 3. And here we go. Tritons are in trouble with the last 5 minutes here in the game. Oh, off. Over the hoop was Javante. And here we go. 2-pointer no good. But they almost got the rebound. But with the ball, Parcher for 2. And it's good. Stulo with the ball. Stulo to Taylor. Taylor to Smith. Smith to. Here we go. Black and an air ball by Black. And the air ball chants are coming from the Bears side of the court now. And here comes Glenn. Glenn. Blair for 3. No good off the front left side of the rim. Lost it, got it, missed it. Three minutes and 50 seconds left here in the game. And here we go, Glenn. No good as Stulo comes back with the rebound. Black, no good off the front left side as well with the 3. Unsuccessful. And here we go. Well, that's what you get if you don't listen to your coach's rules. And that is Taylor. And Peasy. No good. As Black comes down with the rebound. Hand off to Stulo. Stulo to Smith. Smith to Keck. I at least want to see one dunk by Keck here tonight. Oh, he wanted that one. But there was a foul on there. So going to the line will be Javante Keck, number 30.
He's hit his third 10th team foul. Javante Keck line shooting 2.
First attempt. No good. And here comes the second attempt. And it's good. And here comes Peasley. Peasley. Ooh, and a call on the Tritons. Kevin Taylor, number 10.
Ball's called on Kevin Taylor, his third. 16 foul.
It is 46 to 71. Two minutes and 18 seconds left here in the game. And out 2. And a foul called on the Tritons once again, as it will be Kevin Taylor once again. That's his 4th. That's his 4th here in the game. Ooh. And there we go. That one was good for Gare. Stulo. Stulo to Black. To Baker. Black. Black Stulo for 3. And good by Stulo. 2 minutes left here. 2 minutes left. And Blue with the ball. And currently Peasley. Peasley to Thomas. Thomas to Jingmar. Here comes Baker. Good. And Peasley with the ball. Peasley. Losing it. Losing it, losing it, losing it. And no good, but there's a foul by the Tritons once again. 51-73 here. The Bears are winning. Good. By Gare. And Stulo. No good. Air ball by Stulo. Even the Bears bench is doing the air ball chant now. Peasley, 1 minute remaining. So here we go, Thomas. Thomas for 2. No good as Baker comes with the rebound. And here comes Thomas. Thomas to Matthias. Good by Matthias.
Pass is good. Matthias. Going down Dave Hickler, his first.
Kyler Matthias at the line for 1. 38 seconds remaining. Lost the ball. Oh, over and back by the Bears. Good call by the ref. Here we go, Stulo. Stulo with the ball. Stulo to Baker. Baker! No good. Hard flop into the wall. Even though the Bears are winning by a lot, it seems like their coach is getting more mad right now than Chad Halley. Baker's first attempt's good. Second attempt's not good. No shot clock here, just the game clock. 20 seconds remaining now. Thomas. Thomas. Oh, with the steals, Baker. Baker. Stulo. And 5 seconds remaining. 2-1. And that's the game, making Iowa Central 5 and 6. The hard fought. It was close. Not really. But I hope everybody had a good night. From Iowa Central's Triton Nation's YouTube channel. See you tomorrow night for